Two, Biketyson life cycles. And today's topic is 5 reasons motorcycles are therapeutic. Well, I'm gonna just give you m- my this is just my opinion. Now, and I could be wrong, but again, this is how I feel. So, just think about how just the psychology of motorcycle riding and why it's so addictive and therapeutic. Um, Many reasons, at least for me. I mean, it's just when I'm out riding, it's like a low impact exercise, can benefit your emotional health, your cognitive function, and stress levels. I know when I'm stressed, I'm getting out on my bike. That's just me, but people handle stress differently. Just think like, at least with me, with the thrill of the open road and the sense of freedom and independence that you get. And it's no surprise that motorcycle riding has been a passion for many people, like worldwide, I would think. And not only that, let's just look at, what makes it such an activity that's so addictive and therapeutic. Let's just start with like just the first reason why I think it's therapeutic. Me, I think just the appeal of motorcycle riding. Like motorcycling, has an immense appeal and it could be incredibly therapeutic on many levels. Think about it, y'all. Stress reduction is a major factor in this. The physical activity of riding a motorcycle can help you work out, your stress and tension, while the mental focus required to, navigate unfamiliar roads and change in the conditions help you stay focused. I mean, to me, that's therapeutic. I mean, it provides physical benefits like improved muscle tone and circulation. I know just like to today when I was riding, when I got back, I felt like I lost like 3 pounds when I stepped on the scale. So I mean, to me, I think you lose weight, if you ask me. So anybody that's out there that's trying to lose weight, hop on a motorcycle. There go my there go my opinion. So I would say number one, just the appeal of just motorcycle riding is number one out of the five when it comes to why I think it's therapeutic. The second one is just the adrenaline rush that you get. I mean, for me, you know, it's an activity that provides like a unique experience for riders like myself. I think as it combines risk and freedom and fun, the adrenaline rush is associated with motorcycling can be attributed to, riding a machine at high speeds, increase your body heart rate, breathing rate, and your alertness. Like I'm aware like a motherfucker when I'm going fast because again, you just never know when a car just wanna make the wrong turn or switch lanes or if a deer just pop out. So you gotta be alert like in advance. I always say at least the 4 second. I would say about the 4 second alertness, meaning I can s- I can see 4 seconds ahead of me, so I can anticipate. If I need to, you know, dip or swerve or something like that. I mean, furthermore, but just think about it, y'all. The physical danger of just motorcycling also triggers an emotional response in a person's brain, which can strengthen a sense of self confidence and achievement. Um, just knowing that, whew, that I could have died. So at all to me, that confidence is just riding and just being out on twos is just it's like no wonder. So I would just say the adrenaline rush for me would be number two out of five that I think is therapeutic. I mean, think about it. Who don't like going fast? Number three, I would say like just the sense of freedom and empowerment associated with just riding a motorcycle. Riding a motorcycle can bring riders an incredible sense of freedom and empowerment. While it's dangerous, most people think it's like the most dangerous form I mean, it's plenty of benefits, you know, that make it therapeutic in so many ways. I'm sure they got studies out there. I'm sure they can give you all the statistics on, riding motorcycles and stuff like that, but I ain't getting into all that. I'm just saying what it does for me. Just that sense of independence from owning and riding a motorcycle is just is listen, it's just unparalleled. I mean, allowing for more control over your life choices and having fun along the way. Hey, I'm all for it. I think number 4 would be, like, just mindful meditation in motion. I For me, when I'm out, I just think about a lot of things. I think about, family, friends, what's the next move Imma make, how to, just navigate this world of life, So I just when I'm just out and I just, you know, open road, I just think about a whole bunch of things, how I can change, how I can adapt, how I can overcome certain things. So, you know, it's a meditation thing. I mean, simultaneously, it allows me to just keep keep alertness of what's going on in just everyday life. I kind of, for me, I kind of remain present in each moment while, being self-aware and conscious and, having control over my movements, rather that's on the bike or just navigating through life. I mean, the process helped me reduce stress levels and encourage me more thoughtful, decisions that lead to greater, clarity of thought. I mean, so if you really think about it, it's meditation. I mean, you got some people that, like, who are they? The monks that they'll sit on a mountaintop and just hands folded, feet folded, legs folded, and just sit and just meditate for hours. Well, this is my my way of meditating for hours. I'm just riding around. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just I'm just riding. So that's kind of how I look at it. So to me, I think that's like number 4. Number 5 would be the workout you get. Now listen, I don't know about y'all, but, like, I think it strengthens, like, your legs and your neck muscles and your triceps, if you ask me. I know just gearing up, sometimes when it's hot, I just sweat just gearing up, just putting on, my Under Armour stuff and my boots on, then putting on, like, my helmet and all, I just start sweating. So I don't know if that comes from just the anxiety or the excitement. You know how people get butterflies before, like, a football game or a basketball game. Maybe I just get butterflies once I know I'm about to get on my motorcycle. To me, it's a sport. So, like I said, my back be sweating, my chest be sweating because I'm all geared up. So, I, I it's to me like going to a sauna, if you ask me. But really, when you think about it, um, riding a motorcycle is not only relaxing and meditative, but it also offers a significant physical benefit, if you ask me. Um, it strengthens your legs, your arms, neck muscles, and I think, like, your overall core as a rider, especially if you do, twisties, or, you like to go to the track and, you got that track suit on and you shifting your body weight while maneuvering around curves, and just like that constant flexion of your muscles, I think it just help improve your posture by increasing, like, your mobility. Like, if you got tight joints, it strengthens, the weak muscles that you kind of often neglect during, like, a traditional exercise routine. So I think riding a motorcycle is definitely a workout. And I know people that take long distance trips. So I don't care if you're on a sport bike or you on a cruiser. If you taking a long trip, I think that vibration, your body gonna get sore. Cause I know it when I come home after having, a couple hours of riding, I'll be ready just to take a nap. So uh it can be exhausting if you really think about it. So how many of y'all really take, like, out there taking a nap after y'all done ride about, 4 hours or whatever the case may be. So that's just part of, my therapy. Here's a couple. I'll even put in a little bonus. Like, how about just the safety precautions that we all take when riding a motorcycle? Because riding a motorcycle while exercising, I mean, while exciting and thrilling as it can be, it can also be dangerous, such as, it's important to take the proper safety precautions when operating a motorcycle vehicle of any kind. Um, I always check my tire pressure. Um, I don't do that. Like, why we check our tire pressure on a motorcycle, but we don't check it on our car? Like, how many of y'all really check your tire pressure on a car? Because I know I don't. But it's every time I pull out my bike, I check my tire pressure. I just check, my oil, just make sure everything good. And I know I'm always wearing my helmet, but I know I don't always wear my seatbelt when I'm in a car. So like it's crazy how our mindset just changed when we hop on a motorcycle versus getting into our cars when people, we drive every day and there's a car accident every day. You don't hear about a motorcycle crash every day, but you hear about a car accident every day. But yet, we look at it differently. So just something to keep in mind. Um, what's another thing I often think about? Like I would say, one thing I always do when I'm riding is most well, I can tell you my Booster comes with um traction control. Now, some people always turn off their traction control because they just want to go fast, which is fine. But when I'm just cruising along and I'm not riding with anybody or anything like that, I always have my traction control on because eh, if I'm going around, some twisties, and especially we in the wintertime, and you can have gravel on the road, you can have leaves, wet pavements, sand, whatever the case may be, and you don't even really see it, but your tire catch it and you fucked up in this world. So for me, I always have my traction control on when I'm just chilling. Now, if I knew I was racing somebody for, a quick quarter mile, then I'll turn it off. But the road conditions pretty much have to be, pretty perfect. In the wintertime, I'm really not doing that. So I always have my traction control on at all times. And like I said, just one little safety precaution that I like to take. So, hey, uh, you know, call me, safety or just being careful, but I love my life. I don't know about y'all. So, that when people be, having a traction control off and they just want to go ape shit, more power to you. I'm cool. Um, Another thing I like to, add to the therapeutic is just the scenery and just like the natural environment. Like when I'm on my bike, I just get lost. Just put it like that. I'll ride to get lost. I don't know how much sense that makes, but I have no destination. I just go wherever I'm curious on going. So I'll pick a road that I never, travel down and just go, just to see what it's about because you always learn things. And I know with me, I hit so many back roads, and you'd be amazed what's back there. Like where I live at, it's like it's country. Let's say it's country beach. So as you can see, I live at the beach, but it'd be some back roads. You'd be like, I didn't even know they had, developments back here, businesses back here, farms, all kind of shit back here. I was like, damn, this is really in the cut. But I learned that by taking those back roads that they're, they're shortcuts to other places that I like to go. So here's a little thing that I don't tell people, but by taking them back roads, that's like if I ever had to run from the cops, I'm back there. At least I knew where those roads go, so it's practice. So I just know if I was ever uh had to escape, I'm out. I'll be hitting some back roads that nobody would know about, and you're not catching me. So that's part of it. And I think another thing would be, I would say, just the appeal of being part of a subculture of motorcycling. Again, I said this in previous videos where the culture of motorcycles or the community of motorcycles is just like no other. I'm not talking about motorcycle gangs. I'm talking about just the community of cyclists that's just out there who share uh, the same interests as you, or certain kind of bikes, or just certain kind of styles that they like. So I think that's real cool because again, I've met so many people in this bike life that they're just regular people, just like you and me. Rather, they're lawyers, doctors, you know, whatever, cops, firemen. Like it's always good to have that network out there because you just never know. I mean, my life is based on, I would say, relationships. People think is about money most of the time, but it's really not. It's really about the relationships and the networks that you have with people. Because I would say a man is more power. A man is more powerful by the network he has versus the money he has. Because you can get a lot of things done with just networking with people and building those relationships versus having millions of dollars. Because when you have millions of dollars, is you got to pay for everything. But if you had that network, it's a lot of things you probably can get for damn near free or next to nothing. So I think just having that relationship is more valuable than having millions of dollars. I think Jay-Z said it best. People know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. So that's just something to keep, uh, you know, on the back burner. That's a life gem, if you want to call it that. It's a life gem I just dropped on y'all. That's bars right there. The people know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. So just think about that, and I'm gonna let you interpret it the way you want to interpret it. But so those are just my 5 to maybe I need to switch this to maybe like 7 to 8 therapeutic things when riding a motorcycle because to me, again, it is one of the best experiences to just be out on twos and just looking at and I was not looking at just experiencing uh the scenery and just the environment and just the overall bike life culture. So if anybody want to add anything, like, subscribe, drop a comment, and let me know what's therapeutic for you because I know when my wife get on my nerves, I'm the fuck out of here because I ain't trying to hear that shit. I just be like, listen, you got the raps, I'm out, and I'll be out for a couple hours, and I'll come back. I'm in a better form of not dealing with the attitude shit. So sometimes here's another life gem, man. When your lady talking a lot of shit and she getting on your nerves, let her sit in silence. Watch how shit change when you up and out, and then you come back hours later. I bet you that tone will change. So that's just letting you know. Try it one day. So like I said, if either your kids getting on your nerves, or your wife, or girlfriend, or significant other is getting on your nerves, go out on your motorcycle, come back in a couple hours, and once you come back, watch how that tone change. Because I would say this. Here's another life gem. All right, the person that gives a fuck the least has the most power. That and that's just how I play it. I don't give a fuck, and I ain't trying to hear it. So I'm out, and ain't shit you gonna do about it, cause that's just what it is. So that's just another life gem for y'all. The person that gives a fuck the least has the most power. So just thought, I'll put that out there into the universe for y'all. But again, this is Biketyson Life Cycles, and my life cycle for the day was just the reasons why riding a motorcycle is therapeutic. So again, like, subscribe, comment, follow me, guys. This I'm giving life gems out here in this world. So if y'all don't like the content, then hey, keep it moving. But this is my first time doing it. I'm enjoying it, and I just like the process of, the whole editing, riding, and just getting footage of my life experience out on tubes. Peace.